Hey folks, welcome back to the Mind of Matter YouTube channel and welcome back to my series I'm calling Overloaded. Overloaded is a series of episodes I'm creating in the game called Motortown Behind the Wheel, where I construct a payload in the game just for the purpose of experimentation and deliver it to see how much money I can get from it. If you don't know already, Motortown Behind the Wheel is a logistics, driving, and economy simulator game where you complete vehicle-related tasks in a fictitious world in order to be paid for your work and also help others in the same economy as you. For more details on how the game works, please see my previous episode and playlist linked in the description below. For today, I'm taking advantage of a part of the game called Santa's Village. This was a content release over the Christmas holidays last year that allows players to supply material to Santa's workshop and deliver them to a presumably grateful set of recipients around the map. Santa's Village is known for higher payouts than most normal package deliveries, so a lot of people use these types of loads to generate income, especially when these people are new to the game, which works out great. Please know that the upcoming 7.12 release removes Santa's Village, so use these deliveries while you still can, or just don't upgrade your game with the update and play by yourself or on servers using the old version as long as you're able to. It's also worth noting that what I'm doing here in this video can be used even if you're not delivering to or from Santa's Village, but this overloaded truck will still generate income for you above and beyond doing it the proper way. However, it might not be as profitable as doing it with the Santa Village products. All right, onto the overloading itself. Here's the theory. If you don't know already, the game pays you more per package or per pallet when you're loading onto a smaller truck versus loading it into a bigger truck. For example, a pallet you may load onto a smaller truck might pay you $4,000. If instead you load that same pallet onto a huge semi-truck, it might pay you only $1,500 to deliver it. So to take advantage of this, I've devised a way to load the payload onto the small trucks in the game called the Dabo, it's a little K truck, and load the Dabo trucks themselves. Okay, by now you've seen me do this cycle with the little Dabo trucks several times now. I spawn a Dabo, I go load it up at Santa's Village using the most expensive pallet prices I can find, park it, do the same thing over and over again as many times as I need to fill up my big Lomax trailer. You can also see now that I've got the Ranchy, the larger pickup truck. The reason I have that is so I can attach a trailer to it and try experimenting with how the packing efficiency goes with a truck and trailer versus the Dabo. I also don't want to buy too many Dabos. It's just a lot of money to spend unnecessarily. Another note here, you'll notice when I take the pickup truck, grab the small trailer, and then load up the small trailer with more cargo, you notice that I already did that with the pickup truck full. If you load the pickup truck first without a trailer, you'll get more per pallet because your total vehicle can only hold 2 pallets. If you were to attach the small trailer to the pickup truck and go and get a load of all 4 pallets at once, you'd get paid less per pallet, just like I was saying earlier with my example. So load the pickup truck first, then attach the small trailer, then load up the trailer with pallets, and then, as you'll see here in a minute, hopefully load this whole thing on your huge trailer. You will see I've made a couple of small cuts to the video here. That's just for your own time, believe it or not. Um, the first cut I made because I went to load the Dabo truck and I realized that the pallets loaded would be paying less than the pallets loaded at another location. So I unloaded and drove over to the second location to load up there. Um, Same thing happened with the small trailer as well when I was loading up the trailer with the pickup truck. And also before that, I had a pickup truck towing a small trailer across the field. The trailer hit the irrigation sprayer for the field and got stuck, so I had to spawn a second small trailer. So I made some small cuts, but I promise you these are not affecting the outcome. I'm not doing any trickery here. I'm not a hacker. I'm not a modder. I don't know how to do any of that stuff in this game. So just trust me that it's on the up and up. Okay, as you can see, I've loaded up all my pallets onto the smaller trucks that are going to carry them. Now it's time for me to spawn my semi-truck and my Lomax trailer. This combo, by the way, of truck and trailer are some of my favorite in the game. It's just a great combo. I love how these trucks are in the game and trailers. So Anyway, I'm going to load these up now. I'll put this into a time lapse here because it's pretty tedious seeing all these Dabos getting loaded up. I make several mistakes, so I don't want to subject you guys to having to see all that, at least not at regular speed anyway. Okay, as you can see, it took me a while to load this, let's say, stuff onto the truck. Um, I tried driving them on, I tried craning them on, they fell off, I would crane them again. I would just try to get at least one vehicle strapped down and, sorry, one wheel strapped down in each vehicle, hopefully two or three. And even then it was tough getting that crane to operate the way I wanted using the mouse buttons. So anyway, it's loaded up. It's, I don't know, I wouldn't call it roadworthy, but they're all staying on so far. And I think we're in a pretty good place when it comes to getting it across the bridge to the main island. If you don't know already, not only do we have to get off this dirt road, we have to get across the paved bridge to the mainland, and we also have to get all the way to Santa's Village, which is up a twisty switchback road of hairpins, and also um, it's snowy at the very top, so you got to have some good traction on the drive wheels and the drive axles of the semi. I put the Ranchi up there on the front, try to get some heavy weight onto the load there, especially knowing that there's Dabos on the back ramp, counteracting the effect of the weight of the Ranchi on the front. So the more you add weight-wise behind the axles of the trailer, the less weight there is pushing down on the rear axles of the semi. Just it's basically like a teeter-totter. So anyways, I'm going to time lapse it again. I'm going to drive very carefully. I don't want to lose any of these loads. I'm going to drive very carefully. I'll probably even put it on autopilot because it's generally safer than I am. I tend to go a little too fast. Even on autopilot, I lost the truck right here. Check this out. For no reason I could tell, it seemed to be a straight line travel for the most part, but I guess the loads just kind of built up and it tipped right over and I lost one. I saw it happen. As you saw, I changed the camera angle here, but I decided to press on and I'll deal with that one later and pick it up later, hopefully. But anyway, back to the time lapse. Well, I guess it was bound to happen. I just lost another truck. As you can see, I thought I had tied that one down. I'll verify, but man, it fell off the kind of in a bump, kind of in a turn, so somewhat excusable. At this point, I've lost two trucks out of my, let's call it six truck total, if you count the truck and trailer, the pickup truck and trailer. So I'm deciding to pull over here into this parking lot loading area, and I'm going to try to fix my mess here. So forgive another time lapse, and I'll go back, collect these trucks, and then figure out what I'm going to do to make this load a little more secure, because right now it's just not working, as you can see. Please forgive another cut as I go back and bring these Dabos back here to the parking lot to reload. All right, I am finally back from that really lengthy cut and time lapse sequence. But as you can see, I reloaded the entire truck with a different order and a different strategy. I put all the Dabos on the front using my rotator truck and put the Ranchi on the back part of the trailer so that the small trailer attached to it can at least be secured onto the Ranchi trailer hitch, even if the wheels of the small trailer are not tied down to the ramps of the big trailer. It was slightly more secure, I guess, and actually I made it pretty easily at that point, even up all the hairpin turns, twisting and turning up to Santa's Village after that. And here we are entering the snowy area of the road. As I came around this turn, the game had one more surprise for me. I thought I was cutting the corner with enough of a wide turn, but you can see, I think it might be the landing gear of the trailer or something else started scraping against the bottom. The bottom of the trailer was scraping against the snow. I couldn't really tell what. I tried a couple times, but even with all the power of the FL1, the traction wasn't enough to lift it up. So I said, just be careful. We're almost there. Back up, try again. And I was taking my time and trying to be extra cautious at this point since we're like 50 yards or something from the end of this mission. I did lose the small trailer at some point, as you can see. It was in the tight hairpins. The truck was on autopilot, so I was kind of surprised and successfully, finally pulled into Santa's Village. We're at about the 45-minute mark here in real life. As you can see, I made some pretty good uh, money delivering these Dabos. $68,000 per pair of pallets. I totaled $408,000 with the 6 loads. And if I had had the trailer with me, I would have had about $476,000. So a pretty good haul. Is it worth it? Debatable. I don't know. There's actually better exploits you can get to make money on this game. And if you want to see more of those, subscribe to the Mind and Matter YouTube channel and stick around monitoring the playlist, and I'll be posting more of these videos pretty soon. Thank you for watching.